NPP Ashanti Regional Chairman Wontumi appear before CID today. Now, the update say, bro, according to Chairman Wontumi, CID didn't find any information behind my, but according to Chairman Wontumi, no, also CID focusing on two different things. Galamsey and mining activities be aware.
Yo, madam, I say, na mother would be asked to us, police for inviting me. I was say, na Kaja, omode involve me, I say, na me ya galam say, na we produce me lances a ye miss at the travel, say, benye illegal mining. Na se me nya galam say, until me the lances no. And it's ama omuhu ya to so bio almost like I say we hear juma I will forest and also me catch up say enye me a nkonko ye juma I will forest bi ya mu aye so mo evidence omo betimi ade akyere me na every be may apply lances for all also so forestry commission lands commission and mines commission omo yese omo de honam forestry commission for so omo nhwe ho into omo and a custodian omo ye responsible omo hwe ho enko ho da ti so obi ye adwuma wo ho ne ade a enye medin enye bibia edomo ana ewie ye no omo ama bill two sureties ana CCA Yama bill CCI bill.
How much of the bill?
Again, you're not a bit in the kind of CCI. Yeah, mammy bill. Insurances.
How much is that about Cocoa Boy? And then we come on the normal.
No. Cocoa board. And yeah, no credit. Some J Cocoa board physically. Obia no so no akwa koye road and you're buying a mouse guy. And your woman now do sika and the contractor no. One now do sika be call now be akwa koye road. Who we are now highways for the cocoa board for no. Omo do omo engineers about the value. A year road now where now omo the boa later omo the man or no omo the atoso. You free BB certificate no marriage. When the cocoa board for contracts, they will say 28 days. They should pay me. But he raised me, you know, it a key about 3 years. And son, Omutiam. So cocoa board cannot tell me, say, now I'm only want to vika. Obia no so be yeke to obey yeke si o nam pass. So obia no kwako ye juma de. Me dream said jumanya de a eyebon medamase.
Because anything about that on Galamsey, so let's take it to be like that. According to Chairman Wontumi, or documents about it or no on Galamsey, and on mining in the forest and so, and as anywhere near the river bodies. All those kind of two interrogations from here and according to Chairman Wontumi, or no, or defense at the manner. Well, let's assume say what Chairman Wontumi is trying to say, is the truth. CID for friends who come assembly. But anyway, let's move on. CID for the name. If CID, I wouldn't call somebody from Kumasi to come all the way to Accra to be interrogated on Galamsey. Abraha police NBC Kumasi. But let's take it for instance, Sana etiye. So let's take it for instance. But and then common you two different prominent Ghanaians of our per se Idi Omo Enkomo. One, Ofori Atta, and two, Chairman Wontumi. What I've realized is they are all going down. Chairman Wontumi didn't know anything. It has come to an end. Ofori Atta didn't know anything. It is coming to an end, or it has actually come to an end. That is what we're going to discuss and then see how people progress and move on in life. They themselves through activities, and I say, it brings them down. Let's start with Ofori Atta, former finance minister. President Akufo-Addo said you need to call presidency. So uncle advising on financial related issues. Fine, President Akufo-Addo na issue. But you reckon Ofori Atta era is very sharp. Echo to the sense that Ghana, he was untouchable. In the first or in the history of Ghana, being seen that say NPP members of parliament ebe petition aban no or the president say finance minister we omon ho money you know. Not president because I mean, this calls on it wasn't coming from opposition for then NDC for and as some section of Ghanaians are President Akufo-Addo will say he doesn't even care about them. It came from NPP for and not just ordinary NPP for members of parliament. Echo year to the sense that they were even out a press conference and as if was hey, yeah, who's a kind of rata a money home ya catch the president on Sakeno. President say, alata, mwe, mean, yeah, prayer, my president, a coyer the level, okay, mudemo money, about 9 months, man, juma. Some prominent NPP members of parliament say, because they can for that, some of them, they wanted even to assassinate them. These were not my words. These were some NPP members of parliament, but they say, came out publicly to say, Kenufurata was so up, say, Oka Kenufurata Sema, the you feel her. But say a tone kwana so kwafiri as so. Ghana asem na yeken yo. Under the able leadership of the lawyer ni na human rights lawyer na Ado Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Asem na yeken. Into no one kasa na case be ye finance minister rise here to the level say ukoka na asem a na be say be yo nkwafiri unsem. Ene Kenufurata wa he wa yera obiane. He has gone down. That is what we're going to talk about today. And this kind of things in the course no. Me so say some major film ato force more basintele mo you should take lessons from this. This is Ghana we are building. We are not building individuals. You go Chairman Wontumi so. Ashanti regional chairman. Or rise here to the sense also on a governor. Even he made utterances to the sense Otumfo crash and I say he goes on radio and TV. No, you go to the church or you see car or no what na kunya so enya. Ashanti regional chairman no. It to go they can kwasi several can send money to the sense even the former president couldn't book Kumasia. Security for how to come and negotiate with him. These were the words of Chairman Wontumi. Was it security for how to come and negotiate with him? I said, I'm a former president Kura Kwame. I'm a neighbor Kumasi. Surprisingly, the year did the sitting vice president attempt to say, "Ohe nim kura was before." Say, "Ma, I'm nim se before. Ma, I'm me. Ohe asi the kokoro no bo." He said, "Chairman Wontumi keka kwasa semsa the whole of Ghana no be at where Chairman Wontumi." And then Chairman Wontumi na eti ase Ghana for Emra to his rescue. You see, dear na why you Ghana for Emra to your rescue? Was it your mama tata? Chairman Wontumi we said your mama wa daje wo mana. That be ho. John Mama administration or you know. John doesn't have time for individuals. He has time for the nation. And NPP for most study, John Mama, near man John Mama, you know, he doesn't have time for individuals, but rather John Mama's time for the nation. And his focus is on the nation, how to develop the nation. John say he is focused on better policies and programs. And yet he say overcatches and then the good leadership. And yet overcatches say Mahmoud Bawumia say on the policy back wa. I must see the number from John say there be. His focus on better leadership. Governance, Papa, or the Ghana from not Ghana from what individual be or no people's be our president. So these are some of the things that Ghana need here. And I'm presenting to you, Chairman Wontumi, any Kenufurata, I rise here to the sense that they felt that they were untouchable in the country. So where Chairman Wontumi enemy or the cool receive the office here. Wow, we need Chairman Wontumi be an utim papa. The last 2 days, you know, the watcher and the kakra. Niema Ashikino. Chairman Wontumi also a governor of Ashanti Regional. John Mama Kurebo Kumasa just a security in the negotiating. And then common entering CID office kwa Chairman Wontumi Eshiki. This is where life is. Ubetime assume who say what do level be but not when nu ho. NPP for air was for bini abronye. Me am krum na abronye. He thinks that he's on top of the world. Utimi kan kwasa sem John Mama Kura omuno. But all those of them no, omo time, time no so then they will be calling on and kwala mabunu na wo man no ma ase omo nim ne omo ye no se yemedi omachi. NPP communicator bi kotena Kumasi radio say Chairman Wontumi ekwa akra ntine. Omo organize buses, even bus kwa bi fi akra ba. By name who say Chairman Wontumi now, I didn't even see any bus in the. And this is a very big lesson for Paul Ayando se hwan mo ne Chairman Wontumi mo say they na mo ye no. What was the Ashanti region hokwa ubi up to apomo. Until now the bus could so Ashanti nebra bobunu bi am for bus no emra Accra be in support of Chairman Wontumi a catch the ubi ama. who says aqua no better now on the macra or the cocoa danger abonity. But on knows will be and you can see say this is a foolish man. Say me kununia and as me brenia manibu. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. Because when they build these societies, we don't build societies with foolish people. We build societies with reasonable people. That is what governance is all about. In the next Chairman Wontumi power to who will be a man. Chairman Wontumi has to know say there's a problem. I saw on one kind of style and all the time I know. I saw Corey said who said no, there's something happening in the society as a Ghana for any and Jemeho. The same way goes to Ken Ofori Atta. Ken Ofori Atta now we are powerful to the sense over 90 members of parliament a petition. President say only president only and then what be na kwatena bruchi da untimi mawa oman mu. Until let's assume that admit me nka say we eska. But special prosecutor at the charges be about say charges and say can uwia yampa all say next can untimi ni wa hodwom. Because if you break Ken Ofori Atta wa boy a and then you do dey kwaka wanted list ho say we are seeing who say we are koromfo we hwe we be hwe we enchomra na a big red signal to everybody in a society say oh yeah there yeah the pa. So, mamu na edo be wuram na se be more opportunity to serve your nation very well. You kwasi asem no to nchen na adwuma potin na e be hye wonsa na ye se ne be ya temamani no e benya anidaso ne ahotoso e wo mu. That is something I want us to discuss today. And in the comment section, we'll be able to comment about because we need to build a better society. That is what we want. See, and to build a better society for ourselves. If we do me the bones say Ghana and the giant say, oh yeah, the Ghana crema say Brabe president Krabaka Sawamba. Because we say Ghana na say at to the level say Nyansani bi am pese ordinary ho babesem. And I was very happy say Kevin Taylor has been able to sack all Ghana High Commission United States, Washington DC, or United. Somebody will say a black in United, but Kevin Taylor through the powerful social media platform no, and waiting me the Asakis and Kurfunina. That is why we want because you build a better society. That is how we build a better society. Kevin Taylor just did a social media post on one of his live shows, and I pinpointed the rot in the Ghana embassy in Washington DC. No. All of a sudden, a black app came out and up. Aqua investigation who said Kwabrane a channel issuance of visa to his personal company. TBBni, man opportunity say obedience money. Until a black I salute you. Why are they? Say you'll be monitoring the social media and that is how we have to be doing things. And you Washington DC and I say US and for all the European states or European nations in embassies or Denmark, Norway, Germany, UK baby would have corruption. Normal phone could be as one peke. One for embassy line will be as one peke. A bit more generous ball and you say over 1 hour. Now credits in ethical. That is what they've been doing. Until Kevin Taylor, why are there? I praise you. Actually, my mouth opportunity to say you are doing a better job. That is what Ghanaians we want. Say that is what we've been doing because they didn't sorry I can't camera see anymore. Kasa and yes, it be a new video. But every day I take some of my time to come on social media and I feel I be Ghana and say neither Pegana as because we want to develop Ghana. And so say pray and say Chairman Wontumi. And I say you Ken Ofori Atta. That is not what we want in a society. We need to build a better society. Now if the yen in mum na Ghana and do baby yen pa, me I'll be happy. Wow, so you'll be happy. Obi team on normal like podcast, so you'll be happy. That is how we build a better society. Because yen and yes are mine yes say no. The money ba they are coming to blame us. And then many we yetimu Kwame Nkrumah yetimu JJ Rollins yetimu Tamils because they left a better legacy. Chairman Wontumi the legacy in Ashanti region work kano uja oho. Also no nam so be national chairman di obi aniwachi. National chairman aso ba pe obi aniwachi. Look at you. Chairman Wontumi by yourself working to CID headquarters obi aniwachi because nkwasa seminar now we Ashanti region no more fail say. They were just watching you. You thought say you were powerful. You thought say you can insult Jane Professor. Imagine Professor Mia also said before. Utimi could you say president and housemaid or that so. All these kind of words when you were using them, I don't know. Say Nipa na moto TV no so no. They feared you so they couldn't advise you properly. But Santefo no more hell because they are not idiots, they are not stupid, they were just watching you. They cannot watch you. So best say Ubegu Asanteme mase. And now the upper mistakes say copy form say Oba National Chairman and see the level of Ghana for the amount. You run away. You go anywhere totally. Say don't even get there. Drop off and then live your better life and then relax. Chairman Wontumi, this is a very simple advice na me dem. Utia ebeboa. Sani Ira can refer to Mr. But we also be come to Ghana, face the special prosecutor. So if you say one no defend yourself. Media. Other than that, there and we say na be of course, eh dey nipa be wu. Make us say we are be wu. Dabi. Eh dey nipa be wu. Na mum owu achi no. Atemu no obaje dey was assist because you go down in the history of Ghana say papa be nya aban position or this position e bo koro no egu ne nimasi to the sense odwane firi Ghana ye we ne Ghana kora wa makopim so wu ye. Is that the kind of legacy you want? Well, as I'm saying, this is 1 hour with me. If I should wait me subscribe to the channel, so you subscribe here. In the comment section, so you discuss all these kind of things. Now you need Chairman Wontumi, you record for that and see what. Now if you how to build a better society, my emphasis on example because as we speak there, those two people are going down in history as the worst people are Ghana, Yinya, on the sum, on my own.